What is up, my fellow net dwellers? Couch Command here, and we're doing another 5 amazing mods. This time we're taking a look at a bit of a classic game, that is the original Pillars of Eternity obtained via Steam. If you liked the video, use Savage Attack and crit that like button, comment on which mod you thought was best, and subscribe for more weekly modding content. Now let's jump into it. This mod is, well, less of a mod. It's a save game editor called the Eternity Keeper by Fural. It will go through and modify your files so you can grant your character as much experience as you want. You can change your attribute levels as far as all that goes. And I'll actually give you a demo real quick. And I'm going to show you the startup of it because it doesn't know, it knows some of the basic locations for where to go to get files, but doesn't know all of them. So you actually have to know how to route to your library. So I'm going to go ahead and run the Eternity exe. It's going to pop up and it says it can't find my game file. So I'm going to go ahead and open a folder. And you're going to go to wherever your game library is. In my case, mine's over on my D drive where it's the Steam Apps Common. And you're going to go down to Pillars of Eternity. You're going to just copy the route right here. Save the installation folder there. And now it's got the installation location. So the way you do it is you can pick on any game. It's going to automatically back up your game as you edit. So I'm going to do a mod on my autosave. Whenever you come in, you'll notice I have the ability now to change my might value to 25. I have giant strength all of a sudden. I have a constitution of 30. I cannot be hurt. Dexterity 20, 20. And we'll make my dump stats just 18 apiece. Character and edit raw values. So there's the attribute, here's the raw values. Inside of here you can do additional things like increase your attack speed. So I now have an attack speed of ×2. Here's all those base values again. So I can up the base deflection now to 20. And you've got your wide variety of bonuses. You've got your background. You can basically edit every single piece of your character's normal creation here. You can give yourself a constitution bonus. I can give myself a +3 crafting bonus and a 20 to my crafting skill. There's experience in here, so you can go ahead and just give yourself 500,000 experience. I'm not sure what level that is, but I assume it's quite a bit. Whenever you're done, you can go ahead and save modifications. It'll ask you to change the name. Then you just open up your Pillars of Eternity game. Go ahead and click load. And we're looking for God mode, and we're going to go ahead and load this save.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you kill.
So I have a 96 charisma now. I have a ton of levels I can do. We'll just... go ahead and actually go into my inventory here. Yeah, so anyways, I have a constitution of 26. Or sorry, a deflection of 26. Because I have a 15 base, which we set. My fortitude is a base of 20. My reflex is a base of 20. My will is a base of 20. My primary damage is might boosted because of the sword. Accuracy. Perception. Basically, all of this is maxed out because of that mod. And so that there is the Eternity Keeper save game editor by Fural. So this mod is called Stronghold Turns to Days. The basic premise of it is basically instead of using a turn-based system where pause effects and all that, it now uses a day-based system where all you have to do is rest X amount of time and it'll basically go on to trigger the events. I believe the day range is for every day they give you your supplies, and every 5 days you get your taxes. So let me find a hotel real quick. And we're just going to get a room for 5 days straight.
Greetings.
We'll just do the cheapest one.
Good day to you.
So every 5 days, this should be triggering.
Welcome.
So if you notice that happen on the first day, and there we go. Let's tally that up. So the first one happened after 8 hours. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 8-hour sprints there. Ignoring the first one because we got tax after the first one. So calculator, 16 times 8 divided by 24, 5.33. So we got our taxes on the 5th day. There we go. So there you have it. So basically, whenever you're resting now, you'll get your time increased as far as getting taxes versus actual having in-game time and turns matter. So it's not the turn-based system that's currently existing, but instead the day system. And that is the Stronghold Turns Today's mod by Fab6X. This mod is the True Druid model out of combat, which lets you use the Druid's True Shape mod in combat and out of combat and eliminates the timer for it. This was made by the Butt Pirate Roberts. You go ahead and use it by going to your Pillars of Eternity, Asset Bundles, Prefubs, Object Data. Long thing, but basically it's inside your library, Pillars of Eternity data. You go ahead and extract the files there, and you want to replace everything in there. Once you've replaced it, you are good to go ahead and launch your Pillars of Eternity game. Go ahead and load. I'm loading in with one of my characters that's a druid that I just created a little bit ago.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
And now you should be able to use your B shape in and out of combat, like I just did.
Course.
The object bundle looks weird. I just want to validate. This one can at least attack. That is good. So the model can attack. The big thing to note on this game is you want to make sure you don't save when in your beast mode. Saving in beast mode can cause some issues. So make sure if you're gonna save, make sure you're out of beast mode for it. But that there is the hell. You also notice that whenever I was in beast mode, let me go ahead and reload that. You notice the pink texture, that's because it can't recognize the skin for it,
You heard the man.
which results in the
Let's get
pink
going before you
texture.
keel
The mod
over.
still functions as intended, but you are going to be walking around as a giant pink bear. For anybody who minds the pink bear, I'm sorry. I tried a couple other True Druid mods where it gave you the similar ability, but one I tried didn't actually let you attack whenever you returned into a bear. The other one I tried, well, the other one I found was for the Epic Store only. This one does let you use Steam. Most of the mods are for Steam only. Epic apparently has some weird stuff with their game where it's very difficult. But yeah, so you can just turn into your animal shape, wander around however you please, use your abilities, and you'll get your animal shape right back. It looks like if you initiate combat and then exit out of your animal shape, there is some issues. Like, here, let me start camp. So notice I started combat. If I exit my bear shape now, I won't get my bear shape back. You'll notice it says 0 still. So it's just eliminating the timer for it. It's not actually giving you unlimited uses, and it lets you use it outside of the file. But that is the True Druid Unlimited Spiritshift Combat or Modal 3.5 by Butt Pirate Roberts. All right, this next mod's the IE mod, which is basically a collection of a ton of different mods. It takes a little bit of setup. So to set it up, you're going to go ahead and first extract the IE mod folder to your actual Pillars of Eternity library and paste it in. Oop. Actually, I did not go far enough. Pillars of Eternity data managed and pasted in. Once you have it copied over, go ahead and go into your IE mod, and we're going to run the Patchwork Launcher exe. It says specify the game's base folder, so we need to actually route it out to the correct location. So after you set your game folder, go ahead and click Active Mods. We're going to go ahead and click Add Mods. And we're going to be selecting the DLC because I have the downloadable content for White March. And we're going to go ahead and open that. We're going to go ahead and close that. And we're going to do a test run. And what should happen is we should get a list here, but there should not be any error. No errors, so we're good to go. All right. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and actually launch with mods. And now we should have all the mods available through the IE mod enabled and able to be used. There we go. So we've got a lock there. Supposedly, if I enter command, container, okay, and there we go. Control J. Yeah, so the control commands are not working, but it does seem like here.
Anyone need supplies?
Let me
I've got
try
sundries for
this.
sale.
All right, now let's try out a command real quick. This command is heal party. Okay, so all the console commands work. It doesn't look like the quick buttons work, but there's additional stuff you can do as far as XML files. Here we go, custom stats XML. So this lets you modify the custom stats of all of these individuals. Additional frames. Yeah, so there's a lot to IE mod. It is a combination of a ton of stuff. IE mod was put out by about 5 different modders: Bester, Sensuki, Karakov, Brandon Wallace, Pac-Man, Silicon Mage, Sprite Right, T. Harvey, Alcaborn, and many more. So yeah, that is IE mod. This mod is the level 40 and more skills by Cuisinart. It basically increases the level cap of your character to level 40 and adds additional skills into it. It replaces the assembly file of the program. So you're going to go ahead and extract it, and we're going to extract it to our common folder location. So let's go ahead and go to Pillars of Eternity. That's my save game. Go ahead and open up the Pillars of Eternity folder by going to this PC. Going into your common location, wherever your library is, going down to our Pillars of Eternity game. Going into the program data, and we're actually going to be going into the managed. And we're going to go ahead and copy this location. We're going to paste it inside of here for the extraction, and we're going to go ahead and say okay. And we're going to tell it to go ahead and replace the file there. Make sure you have backed that file up, because once it's replaced, it's gone. But now that we've got that in there, I'm going to go ahead and start up Pillars of Eternity. And I don't know if 500,000 experience is enough, but I've already gifted one of my heroes 500,000 experience using the Eternity Keeper. So good old mod char. God mode has been gifted 500,000 experience points. And we're going to be doing a level montage because I think he's only at level 3 currently. So let's see how far it gets.
You keel over.
Hey there.
And there you have it, a level 40 barbarian with a total of 1,344 endurance, 8,064 health. This guy is a beast. And he can literally do everything under the sun. But yeah, there you have that as a level 40 and more skills by Quasart. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any suggestions on other games or mods that you'd like to see on the channel, please message me on Twitter at CouchCommand. That's CouchCMD. Don't forget to use B-Shape and maul that like button. Leave a message down in the comments on which mod you're looking forward to trying out the most. And then hit the subscribe button so you can get more of my weekly modding content. This was CouchCommand. You all have a good night, a great tomorrow, and an amazing rest of the week. I'll see you next time.